What you guys say about 3 rules of leadership. Okay, so this is day 11. We've done a lot of personal development up to this point. There's going to be obviously a lot of different topics, but a major topic with personal development is leadership. Okay, and there's 3 rules of leadership I want to talk about today, 3 laws of leadership I want to talk about today. And this is for anyone who's leading a team, obviously in particular, but even just leading your own life. Okay, this is very, very important. And there's many more than 3, but I'm just going to give you 3 quick rules of leadership right now. So first rule of leadership, guys, is that you cannot wait to be crowned a leader. Okay, leaders aren't knighted, they're not crowned. No one's going to put the crown on top of you. As a leader, you got to go and take action by yourself. Okay, you got to go and take the right action. You got to initiate the action. You got to be a creator, not a reactor. Okay, so a leader is someone who sees what needs to be done and they go and do it. Too many people are waiting to be crowned a leader or waiting to be put into a position of leadership. So real leadership, you don't have to wait for anybody. Real leaders don't even choose to be leaders. They just choose to take the action necessary to get you where you want to go. Okay, so whether that's in a job, whether you're managing people, whether you're leading people, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a sales manager, you have targets, whatever it is, real leadership is understanding the vision, understanding what needs to be done, because where you're going, and then having certainty. So leaders provide certainty. Okay, when everybody else is doubting themselves, leaders have certainty. When everybody else is filled with fear, leaders show courage. Okay, so this is what you can automatically become a leader just by taking the right action, just by having certainty, by having courage, by being forward focused. That automatically puts you in a position of leadership. Okay, leadership never comes from people, as I said, crowning you a leader. No, you have to take the actions of a leader. So this is the first rule of leadership, and I'm only giving you a short video today on this because I'm going to go into much more deeper content, many more of the laws of leadership and the rules of leadership later. But I just wanted to give you 3 now because a lot of you guys are in business, a lot of you guys are managing people or leading people, and you're still working online or you're trying to grow a business. And leadership is so important. Okay, personal leadership is so important. You have to lead yourself first. Okay, so this is the first rule of leadership. You have to lead yourself first, and you cannot wait for people to crown you a leader. You have to take those actions. The second rule of leadership I want to talk about today is you must have a vision, okay, bigger than the people you are leading. Okay, a real leader will have someone who's a visionary. They'll always see the bigger picture. They will always think bigger. They will not set realistic goals. They will set visionary goals, okay? To me, this is the purest form of leadership. Someone like Steve Jobs would be famous. His vision was crazy, way further ahead than everybody else. Okay, so when you're a real leader, you have a big vision. You inspire people with your vision. Okay, when you're talking small, when you're talking short, like really linear goals, when you're not thinking expansive, when you're thinking bit by bit or step by step, kind of realistic, to me that's not inspiring leadership. Okay, real inspiring leadership is when you have big goals, when you have big visions, okay, when you're ambitious, when you're like the famous 10xing, but even more, you're 100xing your goals. Okay, and it's not just about what's good for you, it's about what's good for the team, what's good for your organization. You're thinking bigger on every level. That's what real leadership is. And again, like the first rule, it starts with yourself. Okay, you have to start with yourself. So the second rule of leadership, the second law of leadership, is that you have to have a vision bigger than the people you lead. Nobody is going to follow someone with a smaller vision than themselves. If you think about that, okay, you have to have a big vision. That's what makes leaders inspiring. That's what makes people want to follow. You have to have a bigger vision, okay, and that's what's attractive. We all follow people who have a bigger vision or seem to be going further, reaching higher. All the movies that we love, all the heroes we watch, they're all people who are thinking bigger and reaching higher. Okay, so that's the second rule of leadership. And the third one then is you got to lead with the feet, not with the mouth. Okay, you have to be an action taker. Okay, a real leader is someone who takes physical action. They're not just talking a good game. Okay, don't just talk about it, be about it. Okay, so that's what real leadership is. You got to take the action. There's a famous quote, I don't know, was it Jim Rohn or someone said, you can't push a wet noodle off a table. You cannot push a wet noodle off a table. You got to pull from the front. You got to lead from the front. So real leaders will take action. They won't just talk about it, they will live it, they will embody it. A real leader walks in the room, you know there's something about them. Okay, you see them, you notice them, they get your attention because of how they carry themselves, how they speak, their energy, their belief, their certainty, and of course the action they're taking. So this is a very, very powerful and probably one of the most important forms of leadership. Even if it's in sports, if you're playing sports, think of the captain of the team as someone who's supposed to take the most action. They're supposed to train their hardest. Okay, they're supposed to be the most committed. Okay, they're supposed to be the most consistent. I think I just flipped you the bird there by accident going through my list, but I wasn't flipping you off, just so you know. I love you guys. So when you think of sports, when you think of business, it's the people who are taking, the leaders are the ones who take the most action, the people you can depend on, linking to the second rule of leadership, as I said, which has the bigger vision. Someone who sees bigger, who seems to want it more. Okay, this is very, very important. The people who want it more. Okay, so that's the third rule of leadership, guys. You got to lead with action. You got to do things others aren't willing to do. You got to be willing to get up early. You got to be willing to put the reps in, extra reps, put more time in, stay longer, do more. That's what leadership is. Okay, do more study, go to more events, learn more skills. You know, educate and empower and up-level yourself, elevate yourself more. Leaders do more, that's why they get more, okay? And that's why they have more responsibility, but they're willing to do more. So again, the 3 rules of leadership today, guys, just a short video. First one, no one's going to crown you a leader. You have to take it yourself. You have to step into leadership yourself. You have to take the actions, have the vision yourself, okay? You cannot wait to be crowned a leader. It's up to you. The second law of leadership, very, very important. You have to have a bigger vision than the people you are leading. Okay, you have to inspire people with a bigger vision. People don't want to follow somebody with small vision, small goals. And the third rule then, guys, you got to lead with the feet, not with the mouth. Okay, you got to take massive action. So I have actually a full webinar and training I do on leadership, because obviously I've been building a big business since 2010. I've traveled all over the world. I've led teams. I've built teams. I've trained other people's teams. And I understand leadership. I know what it takes to be a leader. And also there's many other rules of leadership. And influence is a big one. And we'll talk about that at a later stage, because real leaders don't just influence people like themselves. You got to be able to influence everybody and people who are not like you. Okay, this is very important, but that's for a later stage. I just wanted to give you guys a quick video with these 3 rules of leadership. Personal leadership, team leadership, it doesn't matter, okay? Whoever you're leading, you have to lead yourself first, guys. So I hope you got some value. If you got some value, give it a thumbs up in the comments. Give me a positive message in the comments. Send me a message, send me a DM. A lot of you guys write to me regularly and you send me what you like best about the clip I do, and I love that. I just want to say, if there's something you like about one of these videos, you're watching it on YouTube, you're watching it on Instagram, you're watching it on Facebook, just leave a comment, okay? Because that also gives me more fire, okay? Gives me more fire to push through for you guys and get a feeling for what you guys want as well. So that's today. I think today is Friday or Saturday. I have no idea what day it is. And so I just wish you guys have a great day, have a great evening. I hope you're using this content. This is day 11. I think we are back. Thanks, Louise. I appreciate that. So we are back, and back again tomorrow, every single day, guys. 30 days of keeping my word. And I hope you guys are doing well, keeping safe and healthy. Go out there and start leading yourself today. Love leadership. Leadership is such a cool topic. I love talking about it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with something brand new. Peace.